Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Sip to Success. We have today with us Rimjim.
Hello.
Hi
Anurag.
Rimjim, welcome to Sip to Success.
Thanks for having me, Anurag.
Thank you for taking out time. To start with, let's talk about you so that people get to know you.
I'm Rimjim Deka, and I am founder and CEO of Little Box India. So, Little Box is a fast fashion brand meant for Gen Z and early millennials. And we started this brand in 2022, June, and now it's almost 2 years for the brand. और ये हम एक जेन जी ब्रांड बना रहे हैं which revolves around fast fashion, which revolves around real time retail, which revolves around low stock. So, a lot of such things are involved in the brand. So, yeah, this is about the brand. And yes, about me, मैंने 2012 से ही मेरी जो फर्स्ट कंपनी थी वो 2012 में मैंने फाउंड किया था. वो भी एक फैशन कंपनी थी. फिर वो मैंने 10 इयर्स उसमें काम किया एंड उसके बाद उसको छोड़ा एंड देन ये लिटिल बॉक्स मैंने मेरे हस्बैंड के साथ स्टार्ट किया था. सो मेरी जो पूरी करियर या पूरी जो जर्नी है हैज़ बीन ऑलवेज अराउंड
Around fashion.
फैशन एंड क्रिएटिंग कंपनी, अंडरस्टैंडिंग द, क्योंकि मैंने जो ई कॉमर्स, जो इंडिया का ई कॉमर्स है ना, वो बहुत ही नेटिव स्टेज से देखा. मतलब 2012 में जब इंडिया वाज जस्ट स्टार्टिंग लाइक गियरिंग अप
हाँ.
फॉर ई कॉमर्स और ब्रांड ऑनलाइन लेना खरीदना, और आज तो लाइक एवरीथिंग, ऑलमोस्ट एवरीथिंग इज ई कॉमर्स ऑनलाइन. So that journey I have seen. So yes, this is about me.
So that was also D2C or an
That
online
was a
brand 2012 में that you started,
That was also D2C, fashion D2C.
and that is now
That's
running
now,
or
yeah, running.
अच्छा.
I just
And
left.
what is that brand? If you want
I
to talk
actually
about?
wanted to मतलब उसमें मतलब थोड़े से मेरे जैसे I wanted to do something else in terms of growth, in terms of expansion. So थोड़ा सा मेरा
Vision
conflict of
mismatch
interest,
था.
yeah, vision mismatch. And then I realized कि ठीक है, अभी बहुत कुछ सीख भी लिया है. And then I wanted to do something on my own. But then I wanted a help. तो मैंने मेरे husband को
अच्छा.
convince किया कि he was working in bank. तो मैंने बोला कि आप like please, he was anyways thinking to leave the job and then go for a PhD in
Oh.
States. So then I said that this can be done later also, right? But if
अभी
you
ये
can,
कर लेते हैं.
if you can just give it, we can give it a shot. So he agreed, and then we started.
Great. So, what was the thought behind the name of this, the Little Box?
To be very frank, I did not give lot of thought to it, which I think is not a great thing to do. But I just stumbled upon, like me, my husband, like, and two more people from the team were there, and we were just we were thinking about the names, कि क्या रख सकते हैं. Then Little Box sounded like a very easy to remember, and then a name which can be kind of diversified. Like for example, after 5 years, if we think that we want to do a lot of other things in terms of fashion accessories or any accessories,
A very
home
generalized
decor,
name
yeah,
it
very
is.
generalized. तो थोड़ा वो भी लगा कि हाँ, so let's keep that name. So then I asked couple of people. So one of the feedback which people gave me was that it has a good recall value. Like you
Okay.
remember the name, you don't just usually forget it. So बस within 2-3 hours we finalized the
अच्छा,
name.
2-3
Yeah, yes.
घंटे में नाम final हो गया.
Yes, we just finalized.
So you didn't search for the applied TMs available or the website?
हाँ, we did like domain name search किया, so that
वो सब
was
किया.
available. तो हमने वो तो पता
Great.
लग ही गया
काफी
था.
fast. And how much time you took, from start to launch of the formal companies and everything? उसमें कितना time लगा आपको?
मतलब हमने जब सोचा, फॉर एग्जांपल इन द 2022 में अराउंड जून को, sorry, around January, we thought that okay, we will start something around fashion. So in February, I hired first 2 people for the in the team, and those 2 people were for the just content strategy and everything, because these are the people I already knew. And then in March, we hired our IT team, like a very small tech team. So they were like 4-5, and they were interns. They were interns from my husband's college only. So he approached them, and then and one of my husband's friend, and 4-5 intern. वो आए हमारी टीम में, and अप्रैल में मार्केटिंग के 2 लोगों ने ज्वाइन किया. So and in June we launched. So this is how we did. So मतलब thought process से लेके execution तक it took us almost 5 months.
5 months we launched.
Yes, we launched.
This is a good speed, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think D2C में प्रोडक्ट के अराउंड जब आप कुछ करते हैं तो अगर आपको थोड़ा सा भी प्रोडक्ट का नॉलेज, मतलब जैसे मेरे लिए फैशन वाज समथिंग व्हिच आई हैव ऑलरेडी डन, तो बहुत सारी चीजें मुझे पता थे कि वेंडर्स कहाँ से मिल सकते हैं, क्या कहाँ से फैब्रिक मिलेगा, या फिर कैसे फैक्ट्रीज को अप्रोच करना है. सो दिस इज व्हाट आई हैव ऑलरेडी लर्नड एंड डन. सो थोड़ा सा वो इजी था. बट यस, आई थिंक अगर वो आप जैसे जब मेरी पहली कंपनी थी तब आई स्ट्रगल्ड अ लॉट. मतलब कुछ भी नहीं पता था कि मैन्युफैक्चरिंग क्या होता है. जैसे हम लोग शूज बनाते थे उस टाइम, तो वी डिड नॉट हैड एनी अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि शू कैसे, मतलब कैसे बनता है इज अ डिफरेंट थिंग. कौन बना रहा है, कहाँ पे हब है, वो सब भी नहीं पता था. सो दैट took us a lot of time. But today, if I have to make shoes, then I know where to go, what to do. So that actually saved a lot of time for us.
And what is the entire product lineup for Little Box now? Quickly, अगर उस पे बात करें कि
see, when we started with shoes as a major category.
अच्छा.
So like women's platform and all. And but then in 3 months we launched women clothing also. And then we realized that women clothing is much more easier to scale up, much more easier to manage, which I also knew kind of. But then shoe was something which gave us that virality, because the shoes we were making were replicas of high-end luxury brand, and then we were selling it for 2K. Today, women's clothing is like 90% or 85%, almost 90% of our whole revenue. 5 to 7% is now coming from men's clothing, because men's clothing अभी हमने 2 months back ही launch किया था with a very limited SKU, and rest 2-3% from shoes. तो shoes हमने बिल्कुल ही उसको amp down कर दिया है अभी, because women's clothing में ही बहुत कुछ अभी हमें करना बाकी है. And the kind of, because we are also bootstrapped, so that investment has to be really wise and thought of. So that's why we are heavily focused. But men's clothing is also something which is taking up very in a very
booming,
good way
I
for
guess, very good way.
Around the industry also it's booming, and for us also हमारा जो हमारा 90% of the orders are in men's clothing are coming from just like 15% of the SKUs we have.
Okay.
So that's a great number,
Exactly.
right? So that's why we want to focus on that, and that will be the category which we will focus.
I have seen, like, when we talk about a fashion brand and specifically targeting a Gen Z kind of a category, तो उसमें inventory management और stock units का बहुत play रहता है.
Yes,
you know, we have a inventory of particular article, say, and maybe a month later that will, if it's unsold, or if the product is out of fashion or something. True. So how do you guys manage this, and what is the right way so that, you know, if any similar brand or younger brand is watching this, they understand कि this is the way that we can, you know, deal with this unsold inventory जो बहुत ही एक I guess nightmare होता है for brands like you.
That's the biggest challenge of fashion industry, like whole of it. Like even the fashion giants, Zara, ये सब भी, they also are facing this problem. They have been facing it since eternity, मतलब इतना ज़्यादा. See, for us, we realized that we don't have money to do lot of you know, stock keeping and lot of inventory. So one thing which we did was we started to build a tech around building real-time retail. That's the reason when I said that we hired the first team, like kind of first team जो हमने hire किया था, that was tech team. Because we wanted to do real-time retail. We मतलब हमें नहीं पता था कि कब फंडिंग करेंगे, क्या करेंगे. That was like not in the vision anyways. So when we started, we knew that this is the money we have and this is how we have to spend. If we start keeping stock of all the SKUs for 1 month, 2 months, then we would not be able to scale. So we wanted to do this real-time retail. और हमने काफी देखा भी है आजकल, people like lot of brands are doing real-time production and all that.
What actually happens in real-time production?
Yeah, so I'll just explain here. So what we do is we decide the fabric, that what are the kind of fabrics we want to work on. And then after deciding the fabric, we decide the colors, that these are the 3 colors which might be trending for next season. Yeah, India may, these colors will work for the timing.
How do you spot these trends?
So we do a lot of research around it. A lot of research on Instagram, on social media, on competitors' website, globally क्या चल रहा है, all that, you know. After doing that, we kind of come to a conclusion that these are the 3 colors in this particular fabric we will do. After that fabric is sourced, then we start sampling around those fabrics, and then we make a very small batch of those products. Say, for example, we come up with 10 new SKUs, and then we make very small batch of it. Today it's 60. Earlier we used to make 40. Sometimes we like there was a time when we made 25 also. So that way we do a very small batch. We put it on the website. We track it for 72 hours. That we see the traction, add to cards kitna hai, sale kitna hai, engagement kitna hai social media mein. And accordingly, our system tells us that for next 15 days, this might be the sale of this SKU in this color. And then we parallelly start doing the production of it. So we keep it like live on the website. We keep taking the orders, and then parallelly we take the orders, and we do the production.
And you plan it for the next 15 days.
Yeah. So that way, even today, we don't have like stock of stock. Like if I calculate it by the time range, we don't have a stock of more than 12 to 15 days in our warehouse.
Okay.
There are some SKUs because we do a lot of new SKUs also, like because that's kind of a must need, you have to come up with variety. तो उसके कुछ होते हैं जो बहुत अच्छा चल जाता है, बेस्ट सेलर हो जाता है, और कुछ ऐसे होते हैं जो धीरे चलते हैं या नहीं चलता है. तो लेकिन बिकॉज हम इतने छोटे पीसेस बनाते हैं, लाइक 60-40 पीसेस, तो ये ओवर द टाइम ऑफ 40 डेज 30 डेज वो लाइव रहता है, एंड देन इवेंचुअली इट गेट्स सोल्ड आउट ऑल्सो. बहुत ही कम डेड स्टॉक हमारे साथ रहता है. सो वी डोंट कीप स्टॉक लाइक. सो दिस इज व्हाट आई मेंट बाय. सो बेसिकली रियल टाइम से भी ज्यादा यू कैन कॉल इट जस्ट इन केस प्रोडक्शन. ऑर्डर आ रहा है और आप प्रोडक्शन भी कर रहे हैं, और दैट्स हाउ यू आर मैनेजिंग. तो दिस इज काइंड ऑफ अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स गोज अराउंड द टेक्नोलॉजी कि आपका टेक कितना सपोर्ट कर रहा है इसको. प्रिडिक्शन कितना स्ट्रांग है, आपने जो सिस्टम बनाया है वो उसका प्रिडिक्शन लेवल जो नेक्स्ट 15 डेज के लिए. एंड देन वी ऑल्सो प्रिडिक्ट द फैब्रिक कि फैब्रिक कंजम्पशन कितना होगा. नॉट ओनली द फिनिश गुड, लेकिन फैब्रिक कंजम्पशन, क्योंकि फैब्रिक बनने में भी टाइम लगता है, सबसे ज़्यादा टाइम तो उसी में लगता है. तो उसका भी हम प्रिडिक्शन करते हैं कि नेक्स्ट 1 मंथ में हमें इस पर्टिकुलर फैब्रिक के वाइट कलर में कितना मीटर चाहिए या कितना किलो चाहिए, ब्लैक कलर में हाउ मेनी मीटर्स वी विल नीड फॉर नेक्स्ट 1 मंथ. So this kind of prediction also we do. So there is where your technology comes into.
And I believe you have your own in-house setup of manufacturing.
Yes.
Right. So you can manage this because you have your own in-house facility. If in case a brand who is, comparatively new and they outsource their manufacturing thing, is it possible for those brands also to focus and, move like this with a just-in-case inventory type of thing?
It will be a little challenging. Because what will happen is you will have to keep the stock of the fabric, because your third party manufacturer might not be comfortable keeping stock for you, and mostly will not. Because why? Either you have to park some money with them, and or else they will not. And then when you will need a very competitive price, for example, you want to sell a particular product in fashion on internet, then you know what kind of competition, like there's a lot of competition. So उसको cater करने के लिए अगर आपको एक price point में उसको sale भी करना है, then you need to have that competitive price point from your manufacturer also. And price point को ठीक करने के लिए they will want quantity. तो थोड़ा सा वो challenge तो है. But I think small batch में बनाने वाले भी इंडिया में मैंने देखा है काफी सारे आजकल लोग बना रहे हैं small batches में, not maybe 40 but little higher than that. लेकिन जो आपको फैब्रिक का स्टॉक है वो उसको स्टॉक करना, उसको मैनेज करना थोड़ा चैलेंजिंग.
And how are you managing 2 cities? You have your operations in Delhi and manufacturing in Delhi, but the back end in Guwahati. So how challenging it is, and how, I don't think easy तो होगा बिल्कुल भी, but कैसे मैनेज कर पा रहे हो? बिकॉज लोग एक ही सिटी में बैठ के भी मैनेज नहीं कर पाते हैं. And those cities and Guwahati and Delhi पास में भी नहीं है. You can't, do.
You have to take a flight every time.
And you can't go in a day or two. क्या secret magic है इसका?
Secret कुछ नहीं है. When we started Little Box, both me and Parth, we wanted to do something from our hometown. Because Delhi में तो मैं कर ही रही थी, and we have seen like startup means Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, Hyderabad, these places. Even Jaipur nowadays. But Northeast में ऐसा like you don't see that on the map of startup, right? You don't see a lot of people talking about companies, startup scenario in northeastern part of the country. Although मतलब हम लोग का ऐसा नहीं कि हम लोग कुछ बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा ही कर देते, उस टाइम तो ऐसा नहीं था, लेकिन we wanted to still do something from there so that you get, like that's a sense of pride, now that when people from there tell us that, yeah, we are so proud that a company like you is being like, you are able to build something from a smaller place like this, then it gives us a sense of pride. So that was the reason we understood the challenge also, that both of us, me and Parth, we always have to do to and fro here and there, and जिस वजह से काफी कुछ कभी कभी प्रॉब्लम भी आ जाता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर हमें सप्लाई चेन देखने के लिए यहाँ पे होना है, एट द सेम टाइम कुछ टेक्नोलॉजी देखने के लिए वहां पे भी होना है, कंटेंट देखने के लिए वहां भी होना है, बट देन we have now built a team that we can rely on. So we are very thankful to the team that this is possible all because of the team we have. Now that me and Parth, when we are in Delhi, we know that things are going fine there. We come on call every day. So yeah, this has happened after 2 years. But initially it was challenging. Of course, like we had to hire there and then come back here, hire here also. एंड देन एग्जीक्यूशन में बहुत प्रॉब्लम आता था, हम लोग नहीं होते थे तो एग्जीक्यूशन में कुछ ना कुछ प्रॉब्लम आ जाता था. देन अगेन वी हैव टू रश हियर, उसको फिर से स्टार्ट करना स्क्रैच से. सो दैट काइंड ऑफ चैलेंज वाज देयर, बट वी फील वेरी हैप्पी एंड प्राउड अबाउट द फैक्ट दैट वी आर एबल टू बिल्ड समथिंग in our own hometown. And eventually, as we'll grow and we'll become, like, we have a vision to become big, a lot of companies who want to do something like that in Northeast would then get inspiration, right? That okay, fine, we can build something even sitting in Guwahati. Although a lot of startup culture is right now booming out there in Northeast, but yeah, somebody who is delivering pan India, trying to manage everything pan India, that is very less. So if we are able to even provide, like, come up with something in which where we can give some inspiration or be an example and successfully build something, then I think we will be really content.
And you have a team that manages the execution, processing and everything in Delhi also.
हाँ, we have a team here. So total Guwahati and Delhi में मिला के we have around 110 people team.
Okay.
Who like works in operation, execution, strategy, like all the team.
Everything.
Yeah, and apart from that, we have tailors. We have people that blue collar people also, tailors and all that, people in warehouses and everything. So all together, it's like 200 people team, but who are managing the work on the system and all that. But that would be around 110.
How is the Shark Tank experience pre and post? Anything tangible that you felt ki haan, after Shark Tank, anything brand related benefit हुआ? Because I know national platform मिलता है आपको, so obviously visibility और trust बहुत जल्दी बनता है. Other than that, anything that you want to talk about कि हाँ Shark Tank से भी benefit हुआ?
The best part is the one you said, that you get that coverage on national television. And then if like overnight everybody knows you, right? Because when you are a new brand, it takes a lot of time to build that rapport, to spend lot of marketing and everything. So but overnight everybody starts to know you, and you can go back to your target audience and show them that, see, we were there on national television, so we are kind of validated, we are authentic and all that kind of thing. So that is I think the best part of, for a brand, for the company, for the entrepreneurs. Apart from that, of course, growth in orders, definitely that comes along with it.
I guess vendors भी थोड़ा सा और आपको seriously लेते होंगे, respect थोड़ा सा, एक अलग level का एक trust उनको भी बनता है कि हाँ, they assume that they will grow from correct. This point now.
Yeah, they also feel that now we are building something bigger. पहले भी vision तो हमारा same ही था, but they can now see that.
They can now see
that. So they also start to come up with the ideas and kind of contribute, like how we can also contribute and make it big. So yeah, these are the kind of changes which happens. And not only your TG, not only your consumers, then a lot of people, interest comes from the business, like investor community starts to know you. At least they kind of talk to you, even if, because or else क्या होता है कि मतलब हमने तो कभी ट्राई नहीं किया इन्वेस्टर से बात करने, but as far as what I know is that it's very difficult to reach out to them and even have, you know, the 10 minutes of call scheduled.
Get them to talk to you.
But then after that, they themselves come to you. At least now you know, you have them on your call list. So even if not now, maybe after 6 months, you can again reach back, you know, again to call them up. So this kind of changes happens. And I think Shark Tank is a great platform. अच्छा है platform. If a particular brand is able to go there, then I think great thing for them. For us, with all the great things, definitely there were added pressure, added tensions, challenges. But I think that's a part of every business, right? When you are growing, you have challenges. For example, हमारे लिए हमारा order twice X हो गया था, मतलब हो गया है. So when you're suppose you are growing at a certain pace and you have everything decided that this is my marketing spend, this is my inventory, that how I will plan this much fabric I'll stock up, or this is the resources I have, and I'll grow 10% month on month. So this is for next 6 months I'm going to do that. But when something like Shark Tank happen, although you know it is there, but still आप कितना prepare करोगे, right?
वही जो real time you plan.
हाँ, और real time भी है हमारा. तो लेकिन फिर भी थोड़ा बहुत आप prepare करते हो. लेकिन जब आपका ओवरनाइट या आपका कर्व ऐसा हो जाता है, लेकिन बाकी सब तो इट्स ऑल देयर, राइट? ऑल सिमिलर ओनली. सो वो बहुत बड़ा एक चैलेंज मतलब है ब्रांड, किसी भी ब्रांड के लिए, एंड टू कोप अप विद दैट एंड उसको फिर कंटिन्यू करना. जैसे टुडे वी आर टॉकिंग इन द मंथ ऑफ मे नाउ, एंड हमारा एपिसोड वाज एयर्ड इन मार्च, so it's been 2 months and we are able, our target is to consistently keep this 2x growth. उसको भी करना है, orders भी fulfill करने हैं, मतलब so that is little added challenge.
Is it working fine now, the increased orders?
Yeah, so we had a problem in delivering the orders. जो हमें एपिसोड एयर मार्च और अप्रैल में जितने भी ज्यादा ऑर्डर्स आए थे, उसको हमारा जो टेंटेटिव टाइमलाइन है डिलीवरी का, उससे हमें ज्यादा टाइम लग गया डिलीवर करने में. सो हमें बहुत कस्टमर्स ने भी बहुत मेल, मतलब दे आल्सो रेज लॉट्स ऑफ कंप्लेन अराउंड इट. But yes, we tried to communicate with them. We told that we had this problem, we are trying to sort it out. And today we are kind of over that. In next 15-20 days, we will be again back to where we used to dispatch in 7 days and kind of thing. So it took us a little bit of time. Because India में manufacturing को streamline करना इतना easy नहीं है. You have this, what happened was for us, there was this Holi in March festival, and then there was Eid in April, because of which this whole labor population who used to, they were all on, like, you cannot stop them. You cannot tell them that you cannot go home or you cannot take this holiday because we have a problem.
Recently we heard, I'm sure you must be also aware, कि Shark Tank, Sony Live, suspended some accounts.
Yeah, they even suspended ours also. Yeah, they did that.
They both those sides have their own story. So I just wanted to know your view on this.
I was our brand, our Instagram page was one of the first pages to be banned. Yeah.
Okay.
So
they banned it overnight?
Yeah.
Or
overnight.
What was the exact thing happened?
Overnight means how that work is, they will strike the content. Like suppose that some content is against the rules of Sony, and Sony would ask Meta to remove. So the Meta would strike your content. So for us, we got the strike. I think 2-3 strikes we got.
On Facebook?
On Instagram.
On Instagram.
Yeah. So on Instagram we got strike. So the first day we got 2 strike. Then my team told me that the strike is on the Shark Tank content. So let's remove it. So we then started to remove. We had 6-7 videos around it on our Instagram. Then next day we were just removing all of it because it was Saturday, I remember. Friday they kind of striked off couple of content. On Saturday evening I got that we all got a message that your page is suspended.
The entire Instagram page got suspended?
Yeah. So we had some 248k followers also. It got suspended, and then along with that 4 other brands also. So they immediately, these people came to, like, we all came to know about it. Then we wrote to them, lots of emails has been done, but somehow they did not get back to us. They did give couple of pages back, which I came to know, but I have written them so many times. Sony they did not reply to us, and there are many other brands जिनको भी reply नहीं किया और उनका भी page suspend किया. Then there are some friends जिनका ad account suspend हो गया. मतलब हमारा जो Instagram page था, which was not linked to the ad account. So if your Insta page is not linked to your ad account, you can run ads. So thankfully we were running ads, but there are some brands जिनका ad account ही suspend कर दिया. So for them, it was a revenue, lot of revenue. So हमारे लिए like around 4-5 days we could see the hit of revenue going down, because Instagram is a kind of social proof, right? People see an ad, go to your Insta page, then see that, okay, there are influencers wearing it, there are people wearing it, real people wearing it. And then they make the purchase after 2 days on your website. But when they don't see that social proof, then kind of they
must also feel कि Instagram पे नहीं है तो brand को
and
क्या
then
हुआ?
yes, then a lot of people got panicked because उनके exchange orders deliver नहीं मतलब होना था. So they were some people, they don't, although we have a system built on a website to communicate with us, but some people find it convenient on Instagram, so they talk to us on Instagram. So for that, they were like, what happened? Then they were prepaid orders. उनका भी मतलब they also got panic that where is the company, right?
Order आएगा नहीं आएगा.
Order नहीं. So that was a bad thing. What I just believe is that mistake was at brand part also. Like we should have been more careful with the things. But I really wanted if some kind of warning would have come from them. Yeah, because if any warning from Sony or any warning from these people, we would have taken it very seriously. We would never not abide by that, right?
Exactly.
But it was just done in a jiffy, and we could not do anything. And after I wrote so many mails to them, like more than 25, 30 mails to them over the time. But no reply, nothing. And
so that page is still suspended. So, you have a new
no. That is suspended. It is gone. I think that's not coming back anytime.
Okay.
Anyways, after 180 days, it's permanently deleted. After Meta takes out something, then after they give you 180 days to after that it's gone. We had couple of backup pages, so we could just
prior to that you had
I always had this in mind that we have to have backup pages for a lot of things, because a lot of technical things comes around when you make ads and all. So it's very good that you have some like multiple pages.
Okay.
So that is one thing which we did from the very beginning of the brand building. So we had those pages, so we could cope up very easily. But there are brands जिनके पास कोई भी option भी नहीं था. Especially ad account suspension is like the worst thing that can happen. Yeah. Because एक बार आपका ad account suspend हो जाता है, उसको फिर दोबारा जब वो once it is revived, उसका स्पेंडिंग भी कम होता है, उसकी रीच भी कम होती है. तो जो आपका पहले का जो रोआस या जो आपका CTR था वो फिर कम हो जाता है, and it takes time.
It's like starting a new thing
again,
altogether.
Yeah. So that is very bad for any.
जैसे फैशन ब्रांड की हम बात करते हैं, so we have hundreds of brands in India doing good stuff.
Yes.
But still we are not at a stage where we have a global brand like the Zara's or the H&M's.
True.
So what is missing from the Indian brands, or anything that Indian brands can do, maybe at the product level or the marketing thing can be improved, so that we see a brand at a global stage? Or if you think you have some vision with Little Box of at reaching a similar stage.
Actually, a brand like Zara or brand like H&M, they are not built in a period of 2 years. It took them 40 years, right? So any such global brand, not the new age one, but if you come talk about the legacy, the famous brand around the world, it took some time. And also I believe is that in India, the spending on fashion was not the priority earlier. Today, it's one of the things where people are very much concerned about which brands they are wearing, from where they are they looking trendy or not, are they looking fashionable? But that was not the case 10 years back. Fashion was not exactly a priority, and that's why I think when you don't have that infrastructure, that support inbuilt, then to create something becomes difficult. And that's why probably I think there was no global presence of India fashion brands from India. It's been like so long. So it will take time. Probably another 15 years maybe, or another 5 years. There are some brands which, like Snitch is a brand. They are doing so well in terms of revenue, in terms of like fan following and everything. So brands are coming up now. But then again, to be that global giant, it will take time. But one thing I believe is that now people are spending in India. A lot of things have changed. People have prioritized this lifestyle thing. It's no more only, these are not the secondary things anymore. Fashion, skincare, all these things are kind of priority for people now. So as in when people will spend more and more, our spending capacity has also increased.
And how's the growth from these tier 2 and tier 3 cities? If you must be having the data for your
so Little Box, as a we as a brand, we focus our primary focus is on metros and
metros.
Yeah, and then we find our customers in tier 1 cities. So tier 2 and tier 3 is still something which we are trying to explore.
Okay.
Because that takes time and some money. You need to really convince them that yeah, this is a brand, and the price point also has to match. You will really have to sell something at a price point which they think that is convenient for them, and they would also wear it and feel good about it.
Thank you, Ranjim. It was great to have you. Good to talk about the fashion industry and got to understand how the things are working here. Thank you for taking out time.
Thank you for inviting me once again and giving me this platform to talk about the brand, to talk about the things. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.